What if your dog has been trying to tell you something important for their entire life, and you've been missing it without realizing? Most owners believe they know what their dog needs. More walks, more toys, more treats, more training. But what if the things dogs want most are the things we rarely notice? Not because they're hidden, because they appear in small moments that seem too ordinary to matter. A look away, a pause, a quiet choice that most people never think twice about. And that's where the misunderstanding begins. Because many dogs spend years trying to communicate what makes them feel safe, understood, and connected. Today, we're exploring 6 things dogs have been waiting their whole lives for us to understand. And once you see them differently, you may never look at your dog the same way again. Many owners believe a dog only communicates when something obvious happens, like a bark, a growl, or a sudden reaction. But dogs usually begin speaking much earlier, in small moments that are easy to miss because they do not look dramatic. A dog may turn their head away while someone keeps touching them, or shift their body back when space feels too close. They may lick their lips, look toward the door, or become still in a way that feels almost invisible to human eyes. To us, these changes can seem like nothing, but to the dog, they are often the first careful words of a longer message. They are not trying to be difficult, and they are not trying to create distance from the person they love. Most of the time, they are trying to keep the moment peaceful before discomfort grows into something harder to control. That is the part many owners never realize. A dog who turns away is often asking for the interaction to soften before it becomes too much. A dog who steps back is often asking for space without wanting the relationship itself to feel broken. From their side, the message is not rejection. It is a quiet request to be understood before they need to become louder. Animal behavior researchers have long observed that dogs use subtle body language to reduce tension during social moments. Those signals help them avoid conflict, which matters deeply for an animal built to live through bonds and cooperation. So when those early signals are ignored again and again, the dog learns something painful about communication. They learn that quiet messages may not reach the people they trust most. This does not always create an angry dog. Sometimes it creates a dog who gives up sooner, moves away faster, or reacts more sharply because the smaller steps stopped working. Many owners later say the behavior came from nowhere, but the dog may feel the story began long before that final moment. Once you see this, affection starts to look a little different too. Humans naturally reach for the ones they love, so touching a dog often feels like the clearest way to show care. We stroke them when they pass by, rest a hand on them while they sleep, and scratch their head because love feels physical to us. But dogs do not only need affection, they also need the chance to choose how affection begins. When your dog places their chin on your leg, nudges your hand, or settles beside you, they are making a choice. That choice changes the emotional meaning of the whole interaction. They are not simply receiving attention, they are entering the moment with you. Studies on dog and human relationships suggest that dogs feel less stress when they have more control over social contact. The science only confirms what the heart can understand. Every living creature feels safer when their body is respected. And when owners wait a little more often, many dogs begin coming closer instead of pulling away. They stay longer because the closeness feels invited. They relax deeper because the touch feels shared. For many dogs, that small shift is the first time affection truly feels like listening. Something else many dogs spend years trying to explain happens during the simplest part of the day. A walk. Most people see a walk as exercise because that is how humans experience it. We focus on distance, movement, and the idea of getting from one place to another. Dogs often experience the same walk very differently. Have you ever noticed how determined a dog can be when they want to investigate a patch of grass or a scent on the ground? To us, it can seem unnecessary, because nothing appears to be happening. To the dog, an entire story may be unfolding. A scent can reveal who was there, how recently they passed by, and even clues about their emotional state. While we are looking with our eyes, dogs are gathering information through a world we cannot fully see. That is why many dogs seem reluctant to move on when they are interested in a particular smell. They are not being stubborn, they are still reading. Researchers studying canine behavior have found that opportunities to sniff can reduce stress and help dogs regulate their emotional state. The science helps explain something many owners have already noticed. Dogs often return from slower walks looking calmer than dogs who spent the same amount of time moving quickly. From the dog's perspective, a walk is not only about exercise, it is also about understanding their environment. And when that process is constantly interrupted, something important is lost. Imagine reading a book and having someone close it every few pages. Eventually, the experience stops feeling enjoyable. For many dogs, that is surprisingly close to what happens when every interesting scent is cut short. Once you understand that, another common behavior starts to look different too. Many owners become concerned when their dog suddenly disappears under a table, behind a chair, or into a quiet corner of the house. The first instinct is often to call them back because it feels strange to watch a dog choose distance. But what looks like withdrawal is often something else entirely. Sometimes a dog is not leaving because they want less connection. They are leaving because they need more security. Every living creature has moments when the world feels louder than usual. For dogs, those moments can come from visitors, unfamiliar sounds, changes in routine, or simply having too much happening around them at once. When that feeling appears, many dogs begin searching for a place where they can relax without needing to monitor everything around them. A quiet corner can provide that feeling. A bed tucked beside a wall can provide that feeling. Even a small space beneath a table can become important because it offers something every nervous system seeks when stress appears: a sense of safety. Studies have shown that dogs with consistent resting areas often display lower signs of stress than dogs who never have a predictable place to retreat. The reason is not complicated. Security becomes easier to find when safety has an address. And that changes the way many dogs move through the rest of their day. A dog who knows they can leave for a moment often becomes more comfortable returning. A dog who knows they have somewhere safe to go often feels less pressure to stay on alert. What appears to be distance is sometimes the very thing that allows connection to grow. And for many dogs, that small place in the corner of a room means far more than most people ever imagine. There is another need many dogs quietly build their lives around: predictability. Most people think dogs become calm because they receive enough exercise, enough training, or enough attention. Those things matter, but many dogs are searching for something even simpler. They want to know what comes next. Have you ever noticed how some dogs appear near the door shortly before their owner arrives home? Or how they seem to know when dinner is approaching, even before anyone touches the food bowl? That behavior is not a trick. It is the result of a dog building a map of their world. Dogs do not experience life through calendars and clocks the way humans do. They experience life through patterns. A walk follows breakfast. Quiet time follows a walk. The family gathers in certain rooms at certain times. Over months and years, those patterns become part of the dog's sense of security. When the pattern holds, the world feels understandable. When the pattern constantly changes, uncertainty begins to grow. Researchers studying canine stress have found that unpredictable routines can contribute to anxiety because the dog never fully knows what to expect. The science simply confirms something many people have felt themselves. Life becomes easier when the world feels predictable. Dogs are no different. A dog who can trust tomorrow to look somewhat like today often spends less energy worrying about what might happen next. That extra sense of safety creates room for something important: connection. And that leads to one final thing many dogs have been waiting for their entire lives. Not a command, not a toy, not even another treat. Your voice. Many people talk to their dogs when nobody is watching. They say good morning. They talk about their day. They share thoughts that make no logical sense to anyone else. And somehow, it feels completely natural. That feeling may be more meaningful than most owners realize. For thousands of years, dogs have lived alongside human beings. During that time, they became remarkably skilled at reading our faces, our movements, and especially our voices. Researchers have discovered that dogs respond not only to words, but also to emotional tone. They can hear the difference between tension and calmness. They can hear the difference between frustration and warmth, which means that when you speak to your dog, something deeper than information is often being shared. In many ways, your voice becomes part of their emotional environment. A familiar voice can provide comfort during uncertainty. A calm voice can help soften stress. A happy voice can make an ordinary moment feel welcoming. From the dog's perspective, these conversations are rarely about understanding every word. They are about understanding you. That may be why some dogs follow their owners from room to room without asking for anything at all. Sometimes they are not searching for food. Sometimes they are not searching for play. Sometimes they are simply choosing to stay close to the person who makes the world feel familiar. And when you look back at everything we have explored, a pattern begins to appear. Dogs spend very little time asking for perfection. What they seem to want instead is understanding. A chance to be heard, a chance to feel safe, a chance to feel included in the life they share with you. And perhaps that is what they have been trying to say all along. The beautiful thing about dogs is that they rarely ask for very much. They do not expect perfection. They simply hope that the person they trust most will learn to understand them a little better each day. And sometimes the smallest changes create the strongest connections. If this video helped you see your dog from a different perspective, consider subscribing and joining us for more discoveries about the hidden world dogs live in. Because once you realize how much your dog has been trying to tell you, another question naturally follows. What if your dog is experiencing sights and sounds that you never notice at all? In our next video, we'll explore the fascinating things dogs can hear and see that humans completely miss, and what those hidden senses may reveal about the way your dog experiences the world around them.